Good afternoon, students. Today we will learn about variables in Python and data types in Python. First, we will see about the variables. In your Python program, if you want to store data, then you need a variable. A variable is basically in Python a label storage location whose values can be changed during program run. A variable is a labeled storage location whose values can be changed or manipulated during program run. Suppose you have some value and you want to store it in your program, then variable is a place where you can store your value, and that value can be changed, can be manipulated during program run. To create a variable in Python, you just have to write any name, just like x I have written here, and assign with some value. It means now x is created, and in this x the value 10 will be assigned. Basically, in Python, x is a variable, and this variable refers this value 10 who is stored at some memory location. If you have stored in this x 10.5, it means the value variable x will now refer this values 10.5. You can assign same value to multiple variables like this. Suppose x is a variable, y is a variable, z is a variable, and this 10 means 10 will be assigned into x, y, and z. All three variables means same value will be assigned into x, y, and z. You can assign multiple values to multiple variables also. Means x, comma y if you have written, 10, comma 20 if you have written, means the value 10 will be assigned into this x and the value 20 will be assigned into this y. In this way you can create a variable in Python. A variable is basically a label storage location, as I told you, whose value can be manipulated during program run. Manipulated during program run means if the value of x equal 10, then you can you can you can change the value. You can suppose x, the value of x is 10, then you can change the value and you can manipulate it. Manipulate means if you want to make the square of this number, means 10 into 10, or cube if you want, to check this number is a prime number or not. This kind of thing means if you can manipulate it, you can change the value if it is a variable. Now next topic is data type. As we know, there are different types of data. Suppose I am showing you an example. If there is a student, then a student has its roll number, name, marks, address, phone number. You can see this is a roll number, name, marks, address, phone number. Lot more things can be here. Roll number is always in this form: roll number 10, roll number 11, roll number 12, roll number 1, roll number 7. In this form you can see. Name you can see Rahul, Ramesh. In this form you can see. Marks you can see 10, 50, 10.5, 70.5. This kind of value you can see. Address you can see any address, street number 10, New Delhi. And phone number you can see 10-digit numerical value. Now here we can see this is the whole number. This is the sequence of characters here. This is the decimal number, float number. This is the sequence of characters, and phone number, it can be sequence of digits. In Python, it offers, basically Python offers different built-in code data types. The core data type, first core data type is data types for numbers. If you have number, then there are some data type. Second is data types for string. Third one is list. Fourth is tuple. Fifth is dictionary. Sixth is sets. There are different types of data in Python. These are the code data type, built-in data types in Python. And as we know, there are different types of data we have. The different types of data means you can have different types of data, then it means you have different types of operations on that data. Suppose you have one data 10 plus 15, 10 is the data value and 15 is a value. You can add this one, or you can have string any name. The basic definition of data type is, data types are means to identify the type of data, and data types are means to identify the type of data and the set of operations performed on it. And set of operations performed on it means I am writing the definition here first. It is means to identify the type of data and the set of valid operations on it. Here you can say data types about, it is means to identify the type of data. Means in your program, what kind of data you are using, data types identifies this one, the kind of data you are using. And secondly, the set of valid operations on it. Set of valid operations on it means if you have numerical data, then what kind of operation you can perform on that data. If you have a character data, means if you have a string, then what kind of operation you can do on it. If you have collection of data, then what kind of operation you can do on that data. it is defined by the data types. The first data type is data type for numbers. In this, there are three types. First one is integer. It can be signed or it can be signed. Signed means here plus 10, minus 10, plus 5, minus 5 means positive, both positive or negative data you can write. Second one is Boolean. Boolean means it can be true or false. If you have written x 10 greater than 5, it means value is true. Then true value means 1 here, and this 1 will be assigning to this x. If there is x equal to 5 greater than 10, this is false. False means 0, then 0 will be assigning to it. Means 0 and 1 are of type integer, and this value will be assigning to this x here. Second one is this is all about integer data types. Second is, first one was integer, second was floating point numbers, means 10.5, 7.6, 3.9, this kind of data it is known as floating point number. Third is complex number, means in this form a plus b I, means in this form if the data is there, then it is the complex form. This is the real part, this is the imaginary part. These are all about the data types for numbers. If you have numbers, then these three data types are there in Python. Second one is data types for strings. Strings are basically is a sequence of Unicode characters enclosed within single quote, double quote, or triple quote. Suppose this is a variable, anything enclosed into double quote, single quote, or triple quote is known as a string. It can be written in single quote, double quote, or triple quote, and it can be accessed using its index. All the suppose Rahul is written here, it can be accessed using index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means name of 1 is A, name of 2 is H, name of 0 is R, name of name of 3 is U, name of 4 is L. You can access it using in this way: -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. In this way you can also, in reverse order, you can also access if there is a string data type. Next data type is lists. If you have collections of values, in this example which I have written here, in this variable x, the value 10 is assigned here. It means in this x only one value is assigned here. Means this x refers only one value. But suppose if you want to store different types of values, different data types of values in one variable, then in this case we can use list. Basically, list is a comma separated. It is a group of comma separated. It is a group of comma separated values of any data types. Let's see a kind of array. It means in this list, if you have, suppose you want to store the student's information in a single variable, then list is a place where you can store. Suppose student is here. If you have written Rahul, roll number is 1, marks 10, 70.5, this way. Means in this variable, in this list, you have stored Rahul 1 and 70. In any list, li suppose is a variable. If you have written 1, 10, 50, 70, 30, these values you have stored, means all these values will be stored into this li variable, and this li is known as list, and this list is enclosed in, you have to write in this way, enclosed in this square bracket. And lists are of type mutable. Mutable means you can change the value of this list values, you can change it. And it can allow, any list can allow duplicate values. Duplicate values means you can write here 50, 50, 2 times you can write, duplicate values you can write. List is a group of comma separated values of any data types. If you have so many values and you want to store at one place, then list is a data type where you can store all these variables. In this example I have shown you, and it is written into square bracket. Second one is, next one is tuple. Next one is tuple. It is a group of comma separated values of any data types, and it can be written as, written with parenthesis. Written with parenthesis. And list tuples are immutable types. And duplicate values can be allowed. Values can be allowed. List and tuples are have similarity, but it is of type immutable, means in place you cannot change the value of any tuple. List was written with square brackets, but the tuple is written with parenthesis, and in both case, list or tuple, duplicate values can be allowed here. Here I am writing one example here for list, for tuple. Suppose this way you can write. It is a group of comma separated values of any data types. This is of string, this is of float. In this, duplicate values can be allowed in tuple. Next one is dictionary. Next one is dictionary. Dictionary is an unordered set of comma separated key value pairs. It is written in with this curly bracket. Duplicate items are not allowed. Duplicate item means duplicate keys are not items are not allowed and are mutable type. A dictionary is an unordered set of comma separated key values pair, and it can be written with curly brackets. Duplicate items are not allowed in dictionary and are mutable. Mutable means you can change the dictionary values in place. I am writing one example here for dictionary. This way you can define a dictionary. It is a key and this is the value. Next one is sets. Next one is set. Set is an unordered and unindexed collection of items. Sets are mutable, does not allow duplicate values, are written with curly brackets. Set is an unordered and unindexed, like list or tuple. Sets have no index. You cannot access set values, set items with an index. That's why it is known as unindexed. And unordered means here, if you display the set values, you cannot see the order. In any order, the value can be displayed. And the sets are mutable, means in place the value of set can be changed. It does not allow duplicate values. If there is any duplicate value in that set, it will not be allowed, are written with curly brackets. I am writing one example here. Sorry for this ink here. Suppose my set ten, 20, 30 here written. This is the set, this is the way you can declare a set. Thank you for this class. Next time we will learn about the list, tuples and dictionary in more detail.